Hey friends, in this video, I want to show you the top 5 best apps to download to make a ton of money super quick in 2025. Not only am I going to be showing you these apps, but I'm also going to be showing you a very handy and convenient resource that you guys can use to find even more apps that I'm going to talk about today. I'm actually getting the full list from this site that I'm going to be showing you in just a second. Plus, what's great about this site is that they have a ton of different resources for you to be able to make a ton of money online. For example, they have remote job hiring opportunities and different side hustles that you can do, as well as in-depth explanations for how to do them super easily and as fast as possible so you can scale up your online earnings today. The site I'm going to be recommending is DollarSprout. I'm going to have a link to them in the description. For full transparency, this video is sponsored by DollarSprout, but I would never recommend a site that I don't personally use. And going ahead and going through their site, I've actually used their site in the past to find a couple methods for passive income, and I can tell you right now my bank account was very happy for doing so. But in this video, we're going to be reviewing this article right here, and I'm going to be drawing on my own personal experience if I think that these money-making apps that they're recommending are the best. The first app that they recommend is FreeCash. I actually think FreeCash is a really good site. I've made several different videos on this channel about how I earn tons of points on FreeCash super quick. I've used FreeCash in the past to make a pretty good amount of money. I've made a couple $100 from there. It's not my favorite money-making app. That has to go to Adapole, which I have a link for in the description. If you guys sign up to Adapole, you will get a free 50 cents just for doing so. But FreeCash is a really good site, especially for people who enjoy playing games, because FreeCash has a much better opportunity for playing games. If you guys download and play any of these games right here, you can earn up to $365, which is obviously really good. You're basically just getting paid to test and play video games. And DollarSprout is definitely on point for recommending them. The next site they recommend is Airtasker. Basically what Airtasker is, it's a lot like TaskRabbit, where people can post job posts asking for help doing specific things, and then you can sit down and spend some time actually helping them. I've had friends make quite a bit of money with Airtasker. It's definitely quite easy to work on, and I would highly recommend using them yourself. The next site they recommend is Uber. I've done quite a bit of door dashing with Uber, and I've done quite a bit of deliveries on Uber, and I definitely think that they're one of the best side hustles that you can do. If you have a car that's somewhat clean and drives from point A to point B, it's literally the fastest way to get started making some easy money on the side. It makes significantly more than something like Uber Eats or DoorDash, even though their next recommendation is DoorDash, which the nice thing about DoorDash is that they actually earn a base pay and they get 100% of their tips. So that means that you basically, instead of getting paid per delivery, there's a level of pay that you're gonna get paid no matter what. Next up, they recommend Declutter. Declutter is actually really interesting. I've seen a lot of people recommend this one because basically how it works is that you're selling old electronics that you have just around the house. I made a ton of money when I was a kid doing this. I would sell old Apple TVs that my parents had or old phones, and that was how I was able to make my first couple $1,000s as a young 12, 13-year-old, was just by selling old unused electronics. And Declutter seems to be a really great place to do that, where you guys can just get on there and sell some of the tech here, and you can even buy some of this tech for a discounted rate. The next site they recommend is Swagbucks. I've actually made a pretty good amount of money on Swagbucks, and if you guys use DollarSprout's bonus offer right here, you will get a free $10 just for signing up, which is obviously a killer deal. I've had a ton of friends and family make a lot of money on Swagbucks. This is definitely a killer app to go ahead and download. Turo is another really interesting money-making platform. If you have a car that you don't use a lot, you can list it on Turo and make money from people renting it. Basically, you become your own car rental business. And if you have something like a 2016 Toyota Camry in Seattle, you could earn up to $240 a month for completely free. There is some requirements for a car, such as it has to have no more than 13,000 miles, it has to have a clean title, fewer than 12 years, and not registered in New York or listed on a site. But if you have, let's say, some kind of specialty or classic car that's valued at least $85,000, you can make a killer amount of money with Turo. The next site they recommend is Rover. I actually really like Rover. I do Rover myself, and I have friends that make up to $2,000 a month just dog sitting. If you like dogs, if you like hanging out with dogs, and you want to sit in rich people's houses while you, I don't know, do college or work on your business or have an online job that you could also get from DollarSprout, Rover is a really good place to do that because it's so easy to make money with it. Instacart is also a grocery delivery service. I personally prefer DoorDash compared to Instacart because it's a lot less work, but you do get paid a little bit more because what you're doing instead of DoorDash is that you're actually going into a store and you're picking things out for people who order it. Now you can earn up to $30 an hour with this, which is obviously really, really good because you're basically getting paid 3 times as much as if you got a minimum wage job at McDonald's. I know, I'm sorry guys, I said the J word, but Instacart is a really, really good way to get paid a lot of money. And what's great is you can get some bonuses for signing up using DollarSprout's links. So using any of DollarSprout's links on this article, you guys can get some really, really good bonuses, such as the $10 bonus from Swagbucks. You can also get a killer bonus for this next site, which is GigWalk. You're basically getting paid to help gather data for market research. You're not gonna be making deliveries or filling out surveys. What you're doing instead is that you're going to local businesses and taking pictures of how items are stocked, for example. And the point of this is to do market research so companies can figure out how people are buying things and how much they are buying of said things. Now that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I would highly recommend using DollarSprout to find any of your money-making app needs, as well as for stuff like side hustles and gigs and much more. Again, I would like to say thank you to DollarSprout for sponsoring this video. And if you guys enjoyed this video and you wanna get more videos just like this one, teaching you the secret hacks on how to make easy money online, I would highly recommend subscribing to this channel. Or if you wanna learn how I personally make over $30,000 a month with affiliate marketing, which in my opinion is the best beginner business model because you don't have to do any of the hard parts about business, which is actually fulfilling products. You can just do the easy part, which is marketing. I would highly recommend checking out the Freedom Blueprint. I have a waitlist for the Freedom Blueprint in the description down below. We're only gonna accept a couple students at random points because I wanna make sure that everybody inside is getting as good of an experience as possible. But with that all being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a good day. Bye.